Dear student, welcome to our chemistry class. Today's topic is dehydration of alcohol. Dehydration of alcohol for the formation of alkene. Dehydration of alcohol with concentrated H2SO4 at 170 degree centigrade, or that is said to be 443 Kelvin. So our topic to be discussed is dehydration of alcohol for the formation of alkene. Okay. So alcohol undergo dehydration by reacting with concentrated sulfuric acid at 170 degree centigrade, which leads to the formation of alkene. Before the class before which we have already discussed the formation of ether, which take place at 140 degree centigrade for the formation of ether. So today we will discuss the reaction of alcohol with concentrated H2SO4 at 170 degree centigrade for the formation of alkene. So this is also dehydration of alcohol, which is known as intramolecular hydration. In intramolecular hydration, the whole molecule, that means the ethyl alcohol, from the ethyl alcohol, water molecule will be eliminated. Okay, see the process. Here, dehydration of alcohol, heating of alcohol with concentrated H2SO4 at 170 degrees centigrade, or that is said to be 443 Kelvin. When you will add 273, then you will get 443 Kelvin. Okay, so this is your ethanol, which is your primary alcohol. This primary alcohol will react with, or in the presence of concentrated sulfuric acid at 443 Kelvin. Then dehydration takes place. We are getting ethene and water. Okay, so from ethanol we are getting ethene. Ethanol is a primary alcohol. Okay, it is a primary alcohol. From primary alcohol we are getting alkene. This is the example. CH3, CH2OH, it undergo dehydration to form ethene. Okay, so there are three types of alkyl alcohol. There are primary alcohol, secondary alcohol, and tertiary alcohol. Okay, so what is the order of reactivity? The order of reactivity of alcohol is third degree alcohol is greater than 2 degree alcohol is greater than 1 degree alcohol. So this is the order of reactivity. Why the order of reactivity? Why it is so? We will discuss in the mechanism. When we will discuss the mechanism of formation of alkene, at that time we will discuss. The order of reactivity is third degree alcohol greater than 2 degree alcohol greater than 1 degree alcohol. Okay, so 2 degree and 2 degree and 3 degree alcohols are dehydrated under milder condition. So this we will discuss. Okay, whenever primary alcohol is dehydrated, 100% concentrated sulfuric acid is used for the formation of ethene. Okay, but in case of second degree and tertiary alcohols, they are dehydrated under milder condition. That means milder condition means we will decrease the concentration of the sulfuric acid. Here it is 100% concentrated sulfuric acid. In case of milder condition, the milder condition means 2 degree and third degree alcohols are dehydrated. How? In that case we can take 80% concentrated H2SO4 or 80% by decreasing the concentration. That means for second degree alcohol, we will take 80% concentrated H2SO4 or 80% phosphoric acid we can take for secondary alcohol. For example, you see this is your alcohol CH3, CHOH, CH3. This is your propane-2-ol. It undergo dehydration. Okay, in the presence of 80% H3PO4. Here also we can take concentrated sulfuric acid. Okay, if you compare the here the temperature is 443 Kelvin, the temperature is also lower. So it is milder condition, it is smooth condition. The concentration of the sulfuric acid or phosphoric acid is decreased. So that because it is a secondary alcohol, the reaction takes place via the formation of carbocation, because secondary carbocation is more stable than primary carbocation, as you know. So propane-2-ol will give your propane. Okay, another one thing which is very important, student, dehydration of alcohol. In dehydration of alcohol, the OH group is attached to the carbon atom. This carbon atom is known as alpha carbon atom. Okay, this carbon atom is known as alpha carbon atom. From alpha carbon atom, OH group, and from beta carbon atom, H and OH. That means water will be eliminated. This reaction is also known as what? This dehydration of alcohol, also that is elimination reaction. Okay, it takes place according to the Sherjeff's rule. For second degree and third degree alcohol, Sherjeff's rule we can apply. I will give you examples regarding that. So this is your propane to all. It gives rise to, suppose this is your alpha carbon and this is your beta carbon. Beta carbon to water hydrogen, or alpha carbon to OH and H. It will be removed, then you will get CH3, CH double bond, CH2. This is your propene. Okay, student. Now I hope all of you are understanding. So this is your propane to all, and you are getting propene. Okay. Suppose you will take another alcohol, that is tertiary butyl alcohol. It is a third degree alcohol. Here all the alkyl groups are same. Okay. In this case, what will happen? The concentration of the acid decreases to 20% in the milder condition. Okay, temperature is also reduced to 358 Kelvin. In this condition, tertiary alcohol undergo elimination for the formation of the alkene. So here you see OH group is attached to alpha carbon, and from alpha carbon OH group, and from beta carbon H. That means, suppose we can write down like this also, this is your CH2 and this is your H. Water will be eliminated. Okay, CH3, and a double bond will be formed between this carbon and this carbon. So this is your alkene. So you can name it 1, 2, 3. So its name will be 2-methyl propene. 2-methyl propene. Okay. So from tertiary alcohol also we are getting alkene under milder condition. Here also you can take 20% concentrated H2SO4 also you can use. Here also you can use 80% concentrated sulfuric acid. Okay, here the temperature is 440. Here the temperature is 358. So this for secondary and tertiary alcohol, the dehydration is taking place under mild condition. Okay, under mild condition, this dehydration takes place for the formation of alkene. Okay, student. So next you see this. If you take another any other alcohol, any other example of secondary alcohol not containing the same alkyl group, then also you can determine, or you can do the product which will be the alkene that will be formed. Okay, so now you came to know dehydration of alcohol takes place for the formation of alkene. This dehydration of alcohol also you can speak beta elimination reaction. This is as you know from your dehydrohalogenation reaction, that is also beta elimination, and this is also you can speak beta elimination. From alpha carbon OH group will be eliminated, and from beta carbon hydrogen will be eliminated. Okay, so this is all about dehydration of alcohol. Okay, this dehydration of alcohol is known as beta elimination, and the beta elimination followed the Sherjeff rule. According to if you take other secondary alcohol or tertiary alcohol in which the alkyl groups are not same, then Sherjeff's rule can also be applied for the determination or for the formation of the alkene. In the today's class, you came to know in dehydration of alcohol react with concentrated sulfuric acid at 170 degrees centigrade to form alkene. Okay, so primary alcohol, secondary alcohol, and tertiary alcohol, they will give alkene. In the next class, in the next video, we will discuss the mechanism of dehydration of alcohol. For today, this much. Okay, student?